Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Capricorn. Now, it is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. It is not going to resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. Now, this could be your energy, could be the other person's energy. Only you will know. So what I feel is that somebody's been carrying a secret for some time. Okay, I feel like they may have cheated and trying to hide it. I feel like they only did it the once. I feel like they did it. They gave in to the temptation, and then they felt horrible about it afterwards. That's what I think this is. Okay. And so if this is the other person, you may not know anything about this, and you may come back to this reading later on when you find out, because the tower is right at the heart of the reading. So somebody's been putting off telling, and there it is right there. This is somebody who didn't open up, didn't tell. So somebody who's been putting off talking about something, the tower has stepped in, okay, and taken control. So obviously this would have came out in a different way. It didn't come from their mouth because they weren't talking. So it comes out in a different way. Maybe something is seen, something is heard. Okay, it'll come through a third energy, and that's what the tower is about. Some shocking news that comes in to shake up this tower, and that's exactly what happened. So somebody had a secret affair, possibly carried it for quite some time. They did it just the once and felt really bad for it, and recognized what they could lose because of it, and has been trying to keep this a secret, feeling unable to tell the other person about it, or terrified to tell them, scared to tell them, because they might lose them. So they've been carrying this. We have the card of the guilty conscience over here. Okay. And so we have the Five of Wands on top of this tower, and that is wanting to come out of a struggle or to end one, looking for a solution. So when the tower's here, we know that it has come out, and for some of you, you may not be yet in this energy. This could be something that is yet coming for you. Okay, so we have a tower. If let's say it hasn't yet happened, it's possible you have had suspicions, because I do have that card appearing here. Okay. And so the tower happens. The person didn't speak up, didn't own up to what they did, and so now the tower comes in, making things much, much worse. Okay, if the tower has to come in and shake things up, that's because they let it drag too long, and they didn't do or weren't doing anything about it. They were dragging their feet on it. Okay, and so now there's a breakup, obviously, here in the Ten of Coins. The Chariot has stopped moving. So this relationship got stopped in its track. It hit an obstacle. Okay, there it is. And it's a huge one. It's a biggie. It's a biggie. And so, and now this person who did it, well, they still want it. They still want this commitment. Okay, but they could be feeling that now, after what they've done, that maybe it's out of reach. This could indicate somebody, like maybe you were engaged to be married for some of you, or there was talk of marriage, or you could have been married to this person and they cheated on you and hid it. Okay, and now you find out about it later. I feel like it was months ago, or even it could have been even as much as a year ago that this deception would have occurred and they would have been carrying it. Okay. And so now I feel like things got very intense, and then this opportunity with this person was lost. Okay, so something gets revealed. The moon is in the reverse on top of this, and that's why the Ace of Wands is now in the reverse. And so this person who did this is looking for a way forward, looking for a way out of them, out of their mess. And here with her, she can indicate that they can feel like they've hit brick wall here, but then suddenly a door opens. So they may get some sudden insight here as to how they can actually maybe save this. Okay, yeah, save it or move it out of where it is now currently. So the Lovers is in the reverse. Okay, and this is speaking to separation, the possibility of divorce if you were married. There could be a lot of uncertainty about what's going on in the relationship. It is a card of consequences for having given in to a temptation or for have tasting of the forbidden fruit. So somebody tasted of the forbidden fruit and is now sitting in the consequences of their actions. Okay, and is very worried, and we see that that's where their focus is with the Lady of Wisdom here. Okay, so somebody got very angry. There was an argument when this came out. It made the partner very angry, very upset. So here we have the Knight of Shields in the reverse, and so that is the player. This is somebody who did cheat. Okay, the challenge is, well, okay, the challenge was for them to really to come and tell you, which they didn't do. And now, they are sitting in the consequences of their actions, but now they want to talk about it because they didn't want to talk about it in the past. They didn't want to own up to what they did, but now that it's out in the open, now they would like to talk about it and apologize for the wounding. You see this person here is wounded, and this person says, I'm guilty, I did it, I'm sorry, and here's what happened. That's what they're going to do. Okay, so so they weren't ready to talk about it in the past, but once it's out and revealed, they will want to talk about it. And like I said, for some of you, this has not yet occurred. I feel like for somebody that this has not yet occurred and that it is about to happen. Okay, but now if this is going to happen to you, you would have already had some suspicion. If you don't have any suspicion and you are happily in your relationship, then this is not for you. But if you have thought at some point, because I feel like it was well hidden, if you thought at some point that there was, like, you were suspicious at some point, then this is probably for you. Okay, so there it is right there. So a card of doubt and suspicion. So this is it. This is what I was just talking about. So the Hermit now, he's looking back at something he remembers now. Okay, so he's looking back at something he remembers now, because he remembers now, wait a minute, that's what that was, So he's looking back at the past, remembering, because he's searching for a solution or wanting to make a decision about the future. Okay, and so he's in this hangman stage, and he is reflecting not just on the past, but he's reflecting on the past for the future. Okay? And so I feel like the person who did this, they want to make up. Okay, they're feeling very guilty. They want to make up. The other person is sitting in the position of, can I forgive them? Okay, because they will be asking for forgiveness. That's for sure. And then the other person is going to be saying, well, are they just being nice to me because they're trying to get me back? They want to, they want to win me back. No, I think that they are being very sincere, actually. I think that they truly did make a mistake, and that they deeply regret having made that mistake. And if you're just thinking that they might do it again, then you're wrong, because I don't feel that they would do it again. This is not one of those cases, well, I cheated once, I'm going to do it again. No, this is somebody who made one mistake and regrets it and will never do it again. Okay, so that's what this is. And so somebody wants to try to win you back, but they are being honest about their feelings. Okay, they do want this, and they want another chance. This is a card of healing. After you've experienced the Three of Swords, they want to heal that wound. Okay, so they want another chance. And if their lesson is learned, and if you're able to forgive them, then this can move forward. Okay. And for some reason, I feel like what happened here and how you now view this relationship, I think it is going to make a very big difference going forward. Also, when it comes to what they're going to tell you, because they're going to open up to you about what happened and why. Okay, what they were feeling at the time and how they were feeling, and there's an issue there that you guys need to work on together. Okay, so something is going to come out. And if you do decide to forgive them and you do take them back, like I said, for those of you who are going to go ahead and go forward still, that it is going to be actually better than it was before, strangely enough, because of this. I know it's strange, but that's what they're telling me, and you won't understand until you get there. So I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But that's what I'm picking up here. Okay, they didn't listen to their intuition before. Okay, but believe me, they won't make that mistake again. So that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you. Bye for now.